Hello, hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. Welcome, Riku. Happy Sunday. I sometimes wonder why I still have a starting screen. Everyone knows I stream on the same day at the same time every week. Why do I have a starting screen? I can just start. I don't need to wait for people to come in. Happy to see you. Happy to see you too. You're early today. So I can peek. How did you know? Wait, how do you know? Is that a streamer thing? What the hell? You can't call me out like that. We just started. The heck? Are you spying on me? I can't even deny it because it's true. It's true. I pee and I go refill my water. I see. It's okay, Riku. Don't worry. I will keep it a secret. Hi, Minnie. Happy Sunday. What the heck is that fourth emote? What is that? Hope you're feeling better. Yes. I'm just a little bit tired. There's some stuff that I still need to prepare for this week. I haven't finished yet. It's okay if I stalk you in the toilet. No, please go do something useful with your precious time. Yeah, that one. The butt dance. At least you don't keep yapping while the raid timer runs out. Oh no. Wait, was that you? Yesterday? No, wait, when was it? Your last stream? I actually did pop in, but I didn't say anything. I was just lurking, you know. It's from Gary's channel. I don't know this, Gary. But it's very mesmerizing. Okay, no more butts. No more butts. This is serious business. We have work to do, right? I have this panel here and it needs to be done as soon as possible. This whole thing is overdue for like 1 year. 1 year-ish, yes. So I don't like the sketch, but let's start anyway. Anyways, I hope you guys had a wonderful week. Wonderfully uneventful. Nothing serious happened. You were just chilling. For me, it was just busy. It was a busy week. And I'm just tired. I was like, should I play a game today? But then I was like, I'm gonna play games for the whole next 2 months, so probably not. I need to hang in there and do one more art stream. Your cat's a mom now? Congratulations to your cat. I hope she's doing well. It ended in illness. Oh no. Aside from that, okay. Oh no. No, my throat is still acting up, but you know, it'll pass in another month, I think. Alright, next week I'll be going to back to my Halloween model because next week is Halloween month. Isn't it crazy how it's already Halloween month? Crazy. I need the time to chill out. I need the time to familiarize myself with how to draw my own characters. Is this even the right pen? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Does it? It's not the right pen. What was I using before? This one. This one, I think. Yeah, that one. Okay. Struggles of switching projects. But hey, it is what it is. Can't even take meds because my body reacted negatively. Oh no! Wait, what do you have? What ails you? It's crazy, it's like you got the job yesterday and stopped daily streaming. Wasn't it? Was it yes? No. Wait, have I ever streamed daily? I don't think I have. There was a brief period right after I started again 3 years ago where I was streaming more than usual, but that was because if I wanted to reach affiliate, I had to have X amount of days or hours streamed in a month. So that was the only exception, but I wasn't streaming every single day. Just, I think three days a week, maybe 2 or 3 days. First was a headache, then it ended in cramps. I've been on meds for plus 4 days. Oh my gosh, and I'm suffering from side effects. Okay, wow. Oh, I hope it passes quickly. That sounds awful. And still you've been streaming. I guess it does help to kind of take your mind off of it. I'm always in high spirits after ending my streams. Whoa. But exhausted, but in high spirits. I always feel very happy and satisfied after ending the stream. All in a day's work. The headache was manageable with meds, but as a harsh negative type cramps ramping up already. Ugh, oh no. I really hope it passes quickly. There's a lot of people like sick now in this period. Myself included, right? It's just some stuff going around. Hi Gecko, happy Sunday! I hope you're having a lovely weekend. I am extra tired today. Can't stop thinking about what still needs to be done before Wednesday. Wednesday is that wedding, by the way, the one that I'm attending. My first wedding ever. On the one hand, I'm very excited, but also it's gonna be exhausting. And that's not something I'm looking forward to. Oh well, it is what it is. Like, how often does your friend get married, right? It was a good Sunday. The medieval fair was today. Wait, that sounds really cool. We also have a yearly event here. Like a fantasy/medieval fair that lasts like 3 days. 3 or 4 days, I think. Okay, 3 or 4 days. And it's like all these people, you know, dressed up, and you can do all kinds of events, and there's food and music and just merry times. It's great. I didn't participate this year though. I actually forgot to buy tickets, and when I thought of it, the tickets were already sold out, so I was like, oh, well, I guess I won't be going this year. I don't really like her expression here, but I'll just finish up the hair and see if I can fix it. I feel like I'm always way too zoomed in on my drawings to do stuff. It's actually easier to like draw lines, straight lines or curved lines, any line when you're zoomed out. Well, I don't want to start on her dad. Let's just move on to the next one. That one... I'm contemplating on changing the design of his outfit entirely. So I'm gonna leave that too until I have a new design. And then we have... Wait, does that mean I can't draw any of his panels until I have done that? Oh wait, I can start on this kitty. Okay, we're good. There's plenty of panels to work on. If I can find it. Oh, there we go. Riku. What happened? I'm happy you're happy, Riku. It's a happy Sunday today. I suppose it is almost time to be thankful, right? It usually happens near the end of the year. We're basically at the end of the year, right? I think at the end of the year, people are usually more sentimental. They will look back on the previous years and think of all the things that they're thankful of. And at the same time, they will probably dread the fact that another year has passed and they have done nothing. That's me, by the way. There's this sense of dread or this sense of urgency that they really need to do the things that they want to do. Or the opposite. The opposite where they just feel a little bit down because they weren't able to accomplish the things that they wanted to accomplish this year. And then they just be like, I guess I can just start on that next year. It's on birthdays. Birthdays. Yeah, wait, that makes sense. But I think more so like nearing the end of the year. I guess birthdays as well. I don't know, I've never placed much importance on my own birthday, so I'm not sure what the norm is. Not sure. But I suppose you're right. Internet says, oh, if you start something on next year, you will fail, bro. But then again, a lot of things I started doing started after New Year's Eve. So that's also a thing, but did you continue doing them throughout the year? Like, a lot of people will start things on the new year, you know, the whole New Year resolution thing and whatnot. But do they actually keep it up? They want to, like, foster new and better habits. Technically, everything is after the new year. Fair enough. That's a good mindset, actually. You can start anything at any time. Any day you can say, well, it's the new year. I might as well just start this, you know. Yeah, it's not a, how to say, it's not a period. It's like, it's just a change in the day. That's all. That's all it really is. Interesting how humans place so much importance on dates and time. It's nice though. It's like a little something for them to look forward to, I suppose. I mean, a lot of things I'm doing now, I started right after New Year's. I see. For me, even if I start something right after New Year's Eve, I will have given up after a month or two. 2 edits, 1 for each. Oh. One for each. Also, New Year's Eve would be from dusk till dawn. That's the eve until the early morning after. Oh my gosh, I don't think my brain is up to speed yet. I didn't realize how tired I was until just now. Oh my god. I just have a lot of things in the back of my mind that I still need to do today. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish it. Tomorrow will be busy. And I still have the day after tomorrow, but the wedding is kinda on Wednesday, so I do want to have it printed. You know, it's in these moments that people will say, well, you should have started earlier, or you should have started sooner. And yes, you are right. But that does not solve my current problem. Eve will be until midnight at best. Yeah, exactly. Which is why I was like, it's like the eve until, I suppose, the early morning. New Year's night. But night is usually the early mornings of the next day, right? I'm just gonna end up confusing myself further. I suppose it doesn't really matter what you call it. It's just confusing things happening when traditional things collide with modern measurements, I guess. Yes, indeed. Indeed. It's just semantics at this point, I suppose. Like, it doesn't matter really what you call it. People understand what you're talking about, right? That's the most important part. Ooh, I'm gonna have to make a decision later today what I wanna play next week. For my first horror, not horror, just for my first scary game for this year. Before the pocket watches were invented, the moment when the sun sets, that's the new year for you. I suppose? I suppose? Like, not all parts of the world even celebrate it on the same day, right? The lunar calendar is different. And it's on a different day every year. So I basically celebrate it twice. But actually I celebrate the lunar calendar. The new year of the lunar calendar more than the, I guess, solar calendar. Is that what it's called? True, and it used to be celebrated at the start of spring in the past. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because that's when everything kind of comes back to life, right? That's when everything starts anew. So that's the new year. And then in business, there's also, how to say, the fiscal year. The year for their financing team. I have a few customers who actually start their year in September and not in January. So it depends on how you define it. But I guess socially, it's January 1st. Because even the countries who use the lunar calendar, they also celebrate, you know, New Year on January 1st, right? Concept that goes back as old as humanity itself. Yeah, same with the summer and winter solstice. I actually had much more holidays back in the day. Like non-Christian ones, right? Ones that are more related to nature. All financial troubles has its own cycle. Yep. What is your guys' favorite holiday out of everything? Like, what's your favorite celebration? Thinking about my own, but can't think of any. I don't really celebrate a lot. Sunday? You're too kind. Sunday. I like Sundays, but it's not really a holiday. I mean, like, you know, a holiday, like a celebration. National holidays. International holidays. Halloween 100%. How do you celebrate Halloween? I'm curious. Do they celebrate it where you live? Because we don't celebrate it here. Like, we don't go trick-or-treating or anything. We have only one day, but I say fucking let it last all the way till spring. Oh, but you do celebrate it then. Thank you. I'm gonna move his face down. Just a bit. There we go. It's gonna scale down his head. I think it's too long. Scary Christmas? You don't like Christmas? It's the only holiday I want to shop for themed items. I think we do sell Halloween merch and props here when that time comes, but we don't really celebrate it. Happy lurking, Riku, thank you. Ooh, yes, spooky Christmas. Nightmare Before Christmas, basically those vibes. Merry but scary. Alan, happy Sunday. I hope you're having a lovely weekend. We were just talking about our favorite holidays. And I think we can agree that a spooky Christmas is the best Christmas. Like combine Halloween with Christmas. Like A Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh my gosh, I forgot how to draw his hair again. Ugh. It's fine. It's fine. Celebration is done at home. Some bars and restaurants might have decked out, but only for one day. And it will be very busy, right? Because even though the country doesn't really celebrate it, there's some people who really like Halloween and will actually, host their own events or go out specifically on those days to celebrate. But that's it. It's not recognized as a national holiday, right? We don't get the day off on Halloween. All Hallows Eve. Definitely the best combination possible. Reminds me of Kingdom Hearts 2. I have never played the game. I've seen clips of it, I've seen some gameplay, but I have never played the game myself. There's so many good games out there that I've never touched. So many games to play, so little time. And just games is one thing, but I also want to put aside some more time to work on my comics, to actually, do something productive and make me feel like I actually did something useful. Rather than just consume media all day, There's just not enough time. It's all up to the shop owners to do something with it. Yeah, exactly. But they're in the minority, right? Most won't really do anything when once Halloween rolls around. wanted to say something, but I forgot what it was. Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and Birth by Sleep are peak, the rest not so much. Unfortunately, every single game adds a lot to the lore. You miss a lot if you don't play it, so I really recommend you skip these series entirely. What? The series? Just all of it? You don't recommend playing it at all? I mean, considering that I have very little time to play them, right? But I suppose if I had all the time in the world, then you would recommend the game to anyone, no? Unless I misunderstand. Man, if only Little Nightmares 3 was out already, then I would be playing that. Be playing that with Minnie. Actually, right now, the game that's really high on my list is Slay the Princess. I bought it at a discount at some point, but I never touched it. I'm very curious. I'm also a bit scared because people tend to, like, backseat or spoil even if they don't really intend to. And it is one of those games that I really wanna just go in blind, you know? Okay, don't think of it too much. You'll do great, you're fine. Oh my god. Thank you. I saved it. If you had a lot of time to spare, then yeah, but it's crazy. There's even an important plot in place. Literally, you have to go to theaters to watch if you want to deep dive into the lore or read the wiki. I see. The game adds so much that I think that's your number. I lost track of the universe he created. Oh no, that's so relatable though. That's so relatable. It reminds me of my own comic here, where I haven't really made any significant progress And I don't mean art-wise, right? I don't mean the parts that I have already written, but the parts that are still unwritten. Like, I really need to properly sit down and kind of look at what I have, because otherwise inconsistencies will occur, and I don't want that, because my readers are very smart. They're very smart. They can immediately, you know, tell when there's an inconsistency. Let me hydrate. Thank you. Ugh. And I feel like if I'm not careful with that, I'm gonna let down a lot of my readers. Because I found out that my readers are very smart. I really underestimated them. But it also makes me really happy. Get all the smart readers. Hi Riku, welcome back. Welcome back. I need a better sketch for this one. This is not, it's not good enough. Will this Maggie when she goes below the sea levels? Why would I go below the sea levels? I'm nowhere near sea level. I don't even like the sea. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I'm terrified of large bodies of water. They scare me. I'd rather not go inside. So the thought of going below sea level, it terrifies me. You know what? I'll just wing this. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Is that a threat, by the way, Riku? How do you mean soon? As far as I'm aware, I will not be going below sea level anytime soon. It is a threat, I see, I see. I'll need to watch my back. Environmental threat? No worry, it's no threat to me. Not to worry. That actually won't affect me. Or where I live currently. Or where I'm going to be living in 2 years' time. Humans are destroying the environment. Yeah, sure. Sure. I mean, things like global warming have been a thing that's always been there, right? Even without the humans. The humans are just speeding up the process. So things that normally without human intervention would happen in 100 years' time may happen now in 50 years' time, for example, right? We're just speeding things up. Sea level will rise a lot in a few years. Yes, yes. Indeed. And humans will do everything they can to combat it. Hi, Scotty! Happy Sunday! I hope you're having a lovely weekend. And that you had a quiet week, unlike mine. I'm moving on to the next one. I got sick of Dan here. I'm like, ugh. I don't like it, but you know, it's fine. I'll just move on and come back to it later. So far, doing alright? Okay, good to hear. Keep it that way. Here. Thank you for the save. Saved. These candy corns... I'm supposed to only have them for Halloween, but I don't think I ever disabled them. Oh my gosh, thank you for the little care package. I never disable... Okay. Okay. I think at some point I just got tired of enabling and disabling some of the redeems I have because most of them are seasonal, right? But I think some of you liked them enough that they were like, please bring it back, and so I just never bothered. They never bothered, or I never bothered to undo them, disable them. Hold on, let me stretch. Christmas lights are on all year here. Oh wait, that's so nice. Because you enjoy it, or because you're just too lazy to take them back down and then back up again when Christmas rolls around? Which is it? Be honest. Yes. Just yes. We have one on the tree, just plug it on during December. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I think we have some people here who do the same, but I also know of some people, some of the houses here, they actually take down the lights every year and then they would put them back up again. I guess it would be safer, maybe. Maybe they're scared that something would happen to it and like cause a fire or whatever. Copy, paste. And then change it up a bit so it doesn't look like I copied it. Not that it matters. Maggie, they gave us a robot cat hover pet in Genshin. Kind of reminds me of Kerfus. I've seen it. I actually got it. Yeah, I got it this morning. But what's a Kerfus? 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 How do you pronounce it? Kerfus. Kerfus. Oh. Wait, I have seen those. I have seen those when I was in Japan. I didn't know they were called Kerfur? Oh wait, Kerfus? The version with like the trays, right? It will bring you your meal. They're great. Oh, it's the mascot. Or at least when I googled it, it also showed the tiny robots that they use in restaurants. I didn't know it was a mascot. Did they steal it? Blasphemy. Let's see. Hold on. This one. I always forget. What their outfits look like. There we go. Yes, Riku. What is it? Tell me. I was meant to ask the story behind the name, but then again I fear some things. Wait, behind what name? Pandemonium? My VTuber name, it's literally just my name. I'm very sorry to disappoint you. There's no deeper lore or behind it. It's literally just my name. I've always had it because obviously I chose this name when before I became a VTuber, and I just did not want to change it too much. Also, as an artist, I wanted to pick something that wasn't too far away, like from my own name. Because becoming a VTuber is entirely kind of, I wouldn't say by accident, but It is intentional. It's funny because most people, they wouldn't believe that a person would use their own name, right? As a VTuber name. And probably if I had the intention of becoming a VTuber, I would have just come up with a completely different name, right? But there's some kind of reverse psychology in this where it's like, no, it's impossible for Maggie to be her real name because, you know, what sane person would, like, what sane VTuber would would use their real name as their VTuber name, right? Any tuber would do well not to use their legal name online. Yeah, it's too late for that now. At least it's not my full name. It's fine. We're good. We're Gucci. Also, with the amount of Maggies in the world, I doubt anyone would find me. Purely by my name alone. They won't. Whoa. To be fair, it's not like there aren't 7 billion Maggies. Exactly. I actually worried about the opposite. I worried that it was too generic, right? So if people were to search for my name, they would just not find me. They would find a billion other Maggies. It's just not very unique. And it's also not really, how to say, it's not really convincing as a VTuber name, right? Well, that's because I wasn't supposed to be a VTuber, okay? If anyone asks, I would say that I am not a VTuber, but the internet will disagree because I am using a virtual avatar, right? So, and by default, that makes me a VTuber. I remember said something a few years ago without knowing, kind of made you uncomfy. Many points out I was surprised and sad after. Ah, really? A few years ago. I don't remember that. A few years ago is too long ago. There are many Maggies in the world, but you are our Maggie. Aw, I'm glad to hear that. The one and only. You're gonna be a flesh tuber? No, when I first started streaming, I actually just had no visuals. It was the, how to say? Just my voice. There was no visuals, right? I was just streaming my, yeah, so I was streaming my screen like I am now, but without the layout and without a character on the screen. So voice only. But obviously people or viewers like it more if there is a person that they look at and not just a voice. So I was like, it was back in the day when Ai-chan came up. She was like the first, quote unquote, first VTuber, right? And then I was like, that's genius. I should do that. So then I can have a face on the screen without, you know, showing my face. I kind of doxed it unintentionally, so oh really? Oh wait, I remember. No, you're good. That was entirely like my fault because it was still in my old username, right? So I can't really blame you for that. No worries. Like you couldn't have known. I think the reason why I got uncomfortable was because I underestimated you. Because I thought people wouldn't figure it out, but you did. It's a good thing. Well, obviously doxing itself is not a good thing, but like no hard feelings is what I'm trying to say. Also, having a nickname isn't only about vtubing. I guess I would stay behind a fake name nevertheless. I actually did consider it of changing my name entirely, but at that point, everyone was calling me Maggie. So I don't know. It felt kind of awkward to have them like suddenly call me by a different name or ask them to call me by a different name when it's something that they're already so used to. So I didn't. It's interesting. I tend to underestimate people, actually. Either I'm underestimating them or I'm overestimating myself. There's no middle ground. It was a little blow to my ego. I also feel like if I do want to like do a name change, it's like far too late for that, right? It'll be very difficult to change my name at this point. And I would need to change it for all my accounts. And I'm like, I don't really want to do that again. Once is enough. I wouldn't even know what other name would suit me. I think Maggie is perfect. Even though someone once mentioned that it was like a dog's name. I guess some dogs are called Maggie too. But yeah, at least with just my first name, I'm not worried that people will find me. not to worry. Like, it really only becomes a problem if I blow up, right? If my accounts somehow blow up. Which I doubt will happen, to be honest. I'm not endorsing myself enough for that to happen. Your webtoon blows on Tarantino aspartame. Paramount buys it? No, no one could ever buy Pandemonium from me, ever. It's my precious baby. I could never give up Pandemonium. Not for 100 million euros. W could also be for a new surname or title though. Yeah, I think I'll just leave people guessing as to what the W means. I had an idea in my head, but it's just... It's like a fake answer I give, right? It's not the real meaning behind the W. Like, if anyone were to ask me what it means, I would just tell them it's winter. The W stands for winter. Buying as I buy rights to make an adaptation. Oof. I want to be completely on top of, like, during the entire process as they make it. It has to be exactly the way I want it and not any other way. Otherwise, I will not accept it. And hi, Fendi! Happy Sunday! Welcome in. Welcome in. That would be cool, though. I sometimes wondered, like, what my characters would sound like. You know, the sound of their voice. I have no idea, to be honest. I can't really, let's say that my characters sound like this and this actor, right? Kind of in that vibe. I haven't really found any actors that I'm like, wow, this person would do amazing, like, voicing this and this character, right? I do not know. It is. It is exactly up to me, but that's kind of the issue. Like, I myself am not 100% sure exactly what I want them to sound like, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. I maybe have a voice in my head, but it's not clear. I do know kind of the range of their voice, but the exact texture, I'm not sure yet. I would need to hear it. But that's like way off. I should just focus on finishing this comic first before I think about any adaptations. One step at a time, guys. I know it's very exciting, but we need to be realistic here. I'm usually against one-on-one adaptations even if the source material is really good. It's a different story in manga. Comic toons, because they are basically the scenario sketchboard combined, right? Right? I think a lot of people when they read manga or comics, they can kind of see how it plays out in their head, right? No actual film necessary. When you compare it to book or novel adaptations. Voices in Maggie's hat confirmed, yes. Yes. They're very annoying sometimes. But they are there. My own OCs, they talk to me. Especially when I'm writing up the dialogue, I kind of practice how they would say it in my head and be like, yeah, this is the way they said it, or maybe like the wording is wrong and then I need to change it because that's not how they would say it, right? Oh, I have 2 wolves inside of me. One is crazy, second is lunatic. Oh no. I guess in a way I have all my original characters inside of me combined, shouting at me. Some of them hate me, but it's okay. It's not like they can do anything about it. I've been putting off Adrienne's reveal for way too long. Did you know? I guess this question is more towards Minnie. Did you know that Adrienne's first appearance is actually in the episode after this one? After the one that I'm currently working on. That's when we will finally get to see him for the first time. But I have been procrastinating on this episode for like a year. So we still don't have Adrien, even though he will appear in the next episode. Him and his brother, the CM. They will come to pick up their mother. Where is she? She's not here. She's right, we have Sophie here. That's their mother. So we have Sophie LeBlanc, but not yet her 2 sons. Yes, very much. I tried so hard to get her to look super pretty. She is supposed to be absolutely gorgeous, but I can't do it. Which is one of the reasons why I kept putting off this episode, because I was like, the first time she is like featured, I need that wow factor, right? I need to be like, wow, that's one gorgeous lady. But I couldn't do it. This is the best I could do at my current skill level. But yeah, in the next one we will have both Adrienne and Lucien. Going back to this one, I made R look so young. Hold on. See if I can fix it. Usually by increasing the space between, like by making the face longer, I can make them appear a little bit older, even though it's just like a few pixels. It's usually enough. It's the jaw as well this time. Dang it. It's been too long and I'm not able to draw my own characters consistently. I gave her too much baby fat. Here we go. Shave that off. That's better. Give them beard. Oh, but beards are so difficult to draw. I'm gonna fix his face as well. He's a little too baby face for me. Where is he? Oh, it's not this one. Bearded guy. I need to improve. I actually need to practice, but let's be real, I don't have time for practice. I just need to jot this down. Because honestly, how often are people gonna pay attention to her to her parents? Babyface muscular man? No. Babyface with beard. Does that work? Can we have babyface with beard? I'm actually, in a way, blocking myself from finishing a lot of these, the panels that I have here. Because I simply don't have a design for it. Which is really dumb, but it is what it is. What can I do? Never start your comic pages unprepared, guys. Don't do it. Don't be like me. I think when I first started drawing Pandemonium, it was a little bit of a test at the time. Because I wanted to know what the pages would look like, right? What are you? Go away! What is this? Why does it fly? Go away, I don't want you here. It's so nasty! Please. Just... hold on. Whoa! Nothing happened. Don't worry. What was I saying? God. what I was saying. It's okay. If I forgot, then it wasn't important. Hi, Ramen Boy. Happy Sunday. Welcome, welcome. I'm struggling with this page so much. uh How's you this fine Sunday? I'm a little bit tired actually. I had to do some things for a wedding this Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, and it's not finished yet, so I can't help but have that in the back of my mind that I really need to finish that up as soon as possible. And it's not exactly something that I want to work on the stream, so... Just general work as well. It's been a very busy week. Other than that, I'm doing great though. Other than that. Okay. I need him to be a little bit more stoic. Thank you, Damin. Thank you. It'll be okay. It will be fine. I'm pretty sure I will finish it on time. I just can't get it out of my mind until I actually do. You know what I mean. Whoa, wake up. Oh my gosh, I don't remember if I had a design for the back of their head. If that makes sense. Should have it somewhere. I have 3, 4, 5. This is gonna be such a tricky page, but if I can pull it off well, then it's gonna be really good. Anywhere else? Not here. Not in the first two, at least. This one is just missing backgrounds. Once the backgrounds are in, this one's done as well. Then I have this one. Needs backgrounds and this full first panel. This one still needs many, but at least the trickiest panel has been done. And then nope, no design yet. Nope. So I'm gonna have to make it up. Now, wait, where was it? This one? Here we go. Wait, did she have earrings? Gosh darn it. I'm pretty sure I gave her earrings. Why did I make the door like that? Why did I have to make it this detailed? Do I hate myself? Why am I like this? Whose idea was this? I don't remember doing this. Please. Because you are, dramatic pose, an artist? Yes, you are right. Apparently, artists are masochists. And sadists, both, at the same time. Obviously. Like, I'm not complaining. Not complaining. I'm just disappointed. Maggie, you're pulling for Flints and Genshin on Tuesday? No, I will not. Okay, I have, like, Flints, he's a great character. Love him. I only played the first act though. I'm not completely up to date, but he's already a really cool character in my book. There's just a specific thing about his design that I just really, really don't like. And I don't know why did they did it. In my humble opinion, Flynn's would look 100 times better if he had short hair. Yes. I do not like that, when you play him, so basically when you see him from behind, right, which is like 90% of the time when you have a character, it's his beautiful coat is blocked by his hair. And what do you mean, how did you know? Okay, I'm sure I am not the only one with this opinion. 100% sure. It's just, I mean, I already have a thing against, I won't say against, I guess it's against, yes. Against, like, really long hair, that type of long hair on male characters. I just don't like it. I have the same with, in Honkai Star Rail with Dan Heng's rat tail. I also don't like Zhongli's rat tail. I feel like a lot of the characters would look so much better if they had just short hair. I wish for Dan Heng that they kept his hairstyle from, version 1. Just give me that. It was perfect. Actually, his second form, Imbibitor, actually do like the long hair. But that's because it makes sense, because it's more... it's this, like, ancient Chinese style, right? A little bit of that wuxia, but fantasy. So I can accept the long hair there. But I cannot, for the life of me, accept it on Flynn's. I really do think his design would look better if he just had short hair. Like, from the front, if you view him from the front, it looks like he has short hair, right? But then you rotate and then there's this patch of hair, like really long hair that sticks out from not even the base of his skull, but from the middle of his skull, right? The middle of the back of his head. And I cannot understand why they made this design choice. Because if you look at it from the side, So if you kind of try and peek underneath his hair there, his coat has a lot of detail that is just obscured because of his hair. It's like, why put so much effort into that detail there? Unless there is some lore that I am still unaware of, it's, to me, a very odd decision. But hey, there's a lot of people who really like long hair, like this kind of long hair on men. No shame on them. I just, it's a personal opinion, right? He does have a weird thing about giving people weird rat tail hairstyles. Yeah, like it works for a lot of characters. But not all of them. And Flynn's is one of them. But what can I do? I'm just a puny artist. I'm allowed to have an opinion. This puny artist. What do you think? Are you going to pull for him? Oh, that was a no, by the way, for your question. I'm not gonna pull for Flynn's. Sorry, that was a very roundabout way to answer your question. I'm sorry. But no, I will not be pulling for him. I'm much more excited by Columbina. I'm waiting for her. Yeah. I also like Nefer, but I don't know if I like her enough to pull for her. Oh, I answered in the start. Okay, we're good then. Great. You're definitely pulling? Because of the meta or because of the character? Gameplay or character? Have you noticed that cat robot leaves little footprints behind when it's moving? In the air, you mean? I hadn't take a closer look at the cat. I only noticed that sometimes it's gonna it will take a photo, like a Polaroid photo, and then the photo will come out the top of its head. It's really cute. I like it though. Like an echo. I will check it later. Oh, I probably don't have time later. When I say later, I mean probably next week. I've yet to catch up on so much story. I only finished the first act this morning, and I've yet to catch up on the new main story for Honkai Star Rail. My gosh. There's just too much happening. There were times when I was really excited for the main story, and I would like count down the days to when the patches were released. But now I don't know anymore. I just open the game and there's a new patch, and then I was like, oh my gosh, there's new story, that's great. And then I'm happy, and then I'm sad because I can't really properly sit down and play. It literally takes me like 1 week at least to finish a story arc. I can't just sit down and do it all at once. But hey, it is what it is. I cannot complain, honestly. Cannot complain. Have I already mentioned my Lord and Savior, the Lord of the Mysteries? My Lord and Savior who's been taking up most of my free time. It's all I do. It's all I do. Yes, okay. Had I mentioned him today yet? Probably not. It's really good, guys. Read it. Watch it. Never a Sunday with a good word of Lord of Mysteries. Not yet. Okay. Let me know. Let me know. Every Sunday we're gonna preach about the Lord of the Mysteries. You can't read? Okay, then there's still the donghua, the anime. There's still that. It's just a very fast-forward version of the first volume. And they have a 10-year rollout plan, so to enjoy the entire story without reading the novel, it's gonna take 10 years. I hope that's okay. But trust me, it's gonna be worth it. Yes, 10 years. It's gonna be worth it. Believe me. I have already converted Minnie. She's secretly listening. Yeah. It got her to watch the donghua. Yay! 3 more episodes, right? Until you finish. Why can't you read, Scotty? They have English translations. It's not all Chinese. Actually, it did motivate me to get back to my Chinese studies even harder. Three more until dub is done. Nice. Never learned. Then how are you reading chat? How are you doing this? Seeing eye dog? Huh? Seeing eye dog? What is that? Seeing 看眼狗? No? Oh. Don't worry, even if you didn't know how to read, I will teach you, so you can read The Lord of the Mysteries. Not a good joke, but I always make it. Oh no. Though I do have to add, it's not for everyone, right? But I do hope people give it a try. That stuff is right up my alley. No property is? Wait, what? How do you mean? There isn't anything that everyone likes. Ah, yes, yes. It's just something that you see a lot online, right? It's like people go like, wow, you have to watch this. This is amazing. You're gonna love it. And I'm like, how do you know that I'm gonna love it? How do you know that? Maybe I hate it. You don't know that. It could be not my cup of tea, right? Maggie, you don't know me. Snaps in formation. That's pretty accurate. Not actually, but like in my head. No, it's a bit more haughty. It's more haughty than how to say, that would be sassy, right? I'm not that sassy. It would be more with the tone of, how dare you? No, don't apologize. You're good. I don't have quite that level of sass, unfortunately. Maggie stares imperiously down nose. You don't know me. That's more like it. I like that. Oh my gosh. But geez, thank you for the posture check and the hydrate. Oh my gosh, I need that. Thank you so much. Hello, hello, happy Sunday. I'm gonna take another sip. Oh my gosh. Oof, and thank you for the save. Happy Sunday. I hope you're having a lovely weekend. I'm just struggling with my comic, but don't worry, I'll manage. Thirsty, yeah, I am. I didn't even talk that much, but thirsty. More water is always better. More water is always better until it's too much. And then it's not good. And you need to stop and get some help. But until then, hydration is good. Oh my gosh, I'm jumping all over these. Water. Water. Water? 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 I feel like I pronounce it differently every time I say it. Okay. Let's just focus on this wee panel here and make sure it's done. How much time do I have? I have time. Do you pronounce it data or data? Depends. Or data. Data or data, I think. Either. Depending on... I don't know what that depends on. It's completely random. Completely random. I noticed that when I narrate, like when I'm reading out dialogue, for example, my accent is more British. But if I'm just talking randomly, it's a little bit more American, but I would not say American because Americans will probably shoot me if I say that. But it's just it's different. It's different. Funny Q. Wait, Q. I swing between them, especially during my visual novel readings. Right? And it will also depend on the character. If I'm doing like voices, maybe rather than doing voices, I would give them a different accent. But then again, I am not very confident in my accents. Like I can maybe do some of them, but it will be very inconsistent. I cannot keep one singular accent. I have to do all of them at the same time. But generally, when reading, is more British. British. And then even within England, right there, you have a ton of different accents all over the country. I couldn't tell you which one. I remember when I was in school, my accent was more British than others, like the other students around me. Because this household just consumes a lot of like British media compared to American media. And so I kind of picked up this English accent. And they would all like mock me for it. But I don't know. All my teachers, they also use the British accent. All of them, without exception. So every time the teacher had me read something out loud, they would always be mocking me behind my back. I don't know, I like the British accent. It's a proper way of speaking, right? Proper English. The lying database of the deceased comes up so often that I've landed on data rather than data. I see. I see. No, I would have also said database. And then there's the difference between the T's that I use there. So it's either I say database or database, right? With a soft or a hard T. I could not tell you which one. It will differ every time I say it. It could depend on the rest of the sentence. It could depend on the sentence I have said before. It could depend on the person I'm talking to. It's just gonna be different every single time. It's like a surprise. My accent is just is a surprise. It's here to surprise you every time. Every time you talk to me, it's different. Keeps people on their toes for whatever reason. I don't know why I would want that. Database. Database would be American English. But even like data is one thing, but then database just sounds odd to me. Database. I don't know. Languages are weirdly interesting. I'm thinking of other words that I pronounce differently every time. Water is one of them. Water. What else? I think the word you as well. I think if I'm talking really fast, it changes into you instead of you. Because you is a bit longer, whereas you is just you. It's quicker, shorter. I also noticed that I sometimes curl my R the way that the Irish do, but not always. And some words will sound more Scottish, like the word find. I don't think I can go back to saying it the proper way. Kind and find. How would it be? English would be find. It's find and kind. Actually, I think the reason why I have more of a British accent when narrating is because it forces me to slow down. If I force myself to speak a certain way, then I'm much less likely to trip up over my own words. And it gives me time to think about the next sentence, right? So you get a nicer listening experience, not because of the accent, but because the narrating is just more consistent and, you know, has less mistakes. Also thinking of ways to actually practice my Chinese, but I can't really practice with chat. The annoying thing is that even if I wanted to practice and chat would, for example, reply to me in Chinese, I would not be able to read it because I cannot read many characters, which is unfortunate. And then it would be impossible for Minnie to mod because Minnie won't be able to follow it at all. Oh my gosh, you have awoken, Riku. Welcome. And good morning. I was just mentioning about my many accents, or actually lack thereof. I just have a mix of accents. And it will change depending on my mood. You have Maxons? Yes, indeed. They are mine and mine alone. I'm glad there's a huge ass plant behind here. I never know what to do with walls. I usually just leave them empty. But then it just gets so boring because you have this empty space. Just I can put something here. Oh boy, was that the next one? It is. Okay. Guess I'm putting up another painting here. Another random painting. Rich people have many paintings, so I'm just gonna put up paintings everywhere. I'm just gonna close his eyes. Let's just make it easier for myself. Just close his eyes. There we go. Easy. Man. I really need to pick a day and just fiddle with these tricky parts offline. I don't have the patience to do them on stream. What makes the difference? I don't know. I feel like I'm able to relax more and really get into the zone when I'm not streaming. Because as I'm streaming, obviously I'm also kind of glancing over to chat and making sure that my model doesn't trip up, that kind of stuff. I'm also kind of actively trying to tell myself to actually say things from time to time if I can think of a topic. Usually I don't, but I try to. So there's a lot of extra things that happen in my head while I'm streaming compared to just drawing offline. I don't know, it's hard to explain. Kind of, yeah. I am multitasking. You know, and I don't like it when I am fully locked in on something, even though it's happened to me plenty of times where I'm just locked in and I'm just not paying attention to anything else anymore. But I don't like it. Like, I don't like it for the people who are watching me, right? Because it's often not very interesting. I'm just super focused. It's different if I'm playing a game, right? Because then at least there's something interesting happening on the stream, right? Then the viewers will still be able to enjoy the gameplay, even if I don't speak. But if I'm drawing, it's just drawing. Hi DF, welcome, happy Sunday, welcome in. Oh, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Though that doesn't prevent me from doing difficult stuff on stream, I will always tackle those that I think is most interesting to watch for chat. Emotional breakdown. Oh no. You're having a blast though? Okay. You're having an emotional breakdown, but you're also having a blast. I'm not sure if I should be happy for you. I don't know actually. I'm feeling very tired, to be honest. I've had a very exhausting week. And I still have a lot of things that need to be done today. Not my comic, just outside of stream. So I can't help but worry whether I will get everything done on time. I'm sure I'll be okay, but it won't, you know, I won't stop worrying until it's actually done, you know. Thank you, Gecko. You're still awake. You're still awake. I really want to finish this episode this year. But then again, I kept telling myself the same thing last year, so, you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Tired, did some no, just mental exhaustion from my day job. It's been a very busy week. Because it is quarter end, right? Yeah, I'm CEO. So everyone's pushing for their revenue, they want their money, they want their profits. They want to see all the monies. You just finished a very hectic Helldivers session. Had Maggie being all calm while I was panicking shooting bugs. Oh man, send some over. Wait, is that where that bug came from earlier? Oh my gosh, it was all Gecko's fault. I released it though. I grabbed it and then released it. I have no idea where it came from. It just dropped in front of me. And then all panicky, like, why am I here? How did I get here? So I released it. And that was you then. I see. Hope you had fun though, despite the hecticness. The panic. One episode a year. How many chapters will this story have? I wonder. Oh no, don't call me out. It's awful. At this point, it's even less than 1 year. Can you imagine that in the beginning I went from 1 episode a week to 1 episode a year? That is crazy. Shaking my head. Disappoint. Much disappoint. I mean, it will have total 7 chapters. We are at the 3rd chapter currently. But I could not tell you how many episodes there will be finally, like in the end, right? I don't know yet. But there's 7 chapters. 1 for each sin. I remember with my last upload, when I made the most recent upload, which is like almost 2 years ago, people were like, "Oh my gosh, I thought you died." And I'm like, "I'm so sorry. No, I still live." Oh my gosh, I always feel so bad towards my readers, but I also feel very appreciative that so many of them are kind of still hanging around, right? They have not unsubscribed to my to Pandemonium. But still, I'm sorry, but 1 episode a year, that is crazy. I know that. There's a lot happening, okay? I'm just overwhelmed at the moment. Sin Lord Mag, yes. So yeah, there's 2 completed chapters, but the first one is quite short, actually. And I'm currently working on the 3rd one, out of 7. They are on Webtoon and on Tapas. Wait, does this work? I forgot my own command. Hold on. Oh, thank you. There it is. I don't actually know how many chapters I have, like how many episodes I have currently, but it's... I would like to say it's quite a lot, but there's people who read it within half an hour, right? Which is 7 years of hard work, and people read through it in 20 minutes. It's okay. I'm not upset. It's, you know, it's to be expected. I'm just glad that they're really enjoying it. I just wish I could draw as fast as they could read. That would make me so happy. Thank you. I hope you'll enjoy it. If you enjoy like demons, 7 sins, demonic possession, that kind of stuff, then maybe you'll like it. I hope you'll like it. More pressure for me to, you know, put some heat under it. Work faster. Actually, because it's already so old, there's a lot of revisions actually that I've been making recently because like some things in the story just didn't make sense, or some of the dialogue didn't make sense. So I made some improvements to the script. Everything takes time. 4 more years and we'll have it all. I hope so. Wouldn't that be nice? 1 chapter a year. 1 full chapter. I would have liked to finish the whole story in 7 years. That would have been perfect. 7 years and 7 months. You read it a few times. Oh, thank you, Niku. Thank you. I thought I was the only one who did that. Except I'm reading for different reasons, probably. I do like to go back and see, like, how much I've improved. It's crazy how much my art style has changed if you compare the first page to what I have on screen here. It's crazy. She drew Quarantine came like Fire Nation as she draws 1 every year. No! No! Like, for me to go back to my old schedule of 1 episode per week, I would have to quit my day job. But unfortunately, financially, that's not something I can afford to do. So yeah, we're stuck with this schedule for now, guys. I'm very sorry. Which is also the reason why I've only exclusively been doing art streams for the past couple of months. But it will change from next month, because next month is Halloween month. 7 days, 7 hours, 7 minutes, 7 seconds, 7 milliseconds. Exactly. If you did that, you'd have to call it the 7-year story. True. I could still make one. A different story. A different one. I think for my next projects, I will not start uploading until it's actually done, or until I have, you know, a sufficient buffer that, you know, so I can upload consistently to the public. Although I did kind of start uploading not really by accident, but just as a test to see how it would be received. You know, just the prologue, and also to see what the final product would kind of look like. Like, I wanted to know how I would tackle it, like how much detail I wanted to put into it and which kind of brushes I wanted to use. So it was really a test, and then I was like, I might as well just upload this. And people really liked it, and then I was like, well, shit, I guess I have to keep going now. And so I did that for a while until I got a job. And here we are. 7 Sin Lords. 8th Sin Lord is Kebab? Kebab Master. Wait, why Kebab? Why Kebab? What would the 8th sin be? If there was an 8th sin, what would it be? I think we covered most of them. No, all of them. I don't think we should invent more sins, guys, to be honest. To be perfectly honest. We do not need more sins in this world. Not living up to your potential. Oh, disappointment. Isn't that part of sloth? I would put that under sloth. Hold your tea. Liking feet? Huh? Wait, that would be lust. So that one is also covered. Give me another one. Licking feet is lust. Yes, yes. You will make more sins. No, we're here to eradicate sins. Vanity would be pride. It exists. Another one. I'm pretty sure the 7 sins covers all of them. Emptiness. I would put that under sloth. The kind of the purposelessness. Purposelessness? Is that a word? You know what I mean. I would put that under sloth. Kind of having no purpose. Yes. Wait, why would that be overpowered? Wouldn't that kind of be the opposite of overpowered? Because they would get nothing done. They would have no motivation, no purpose. They would kind of go through life like zombies. Like apathy, you know, they do not care. Eighth deadly sin, human. I would personally suggest to put the sin of being human under pride. In my personal humble opinion. Maybe you can divide sloth into parts. I suppose so, but it would still be sloth. Yes. Dante's Hell has it's a different system, right? It's not the same. I'm not privy to the details of, you know, the 7 rings of hell, how many it was. I forgot how many. There's 9. Okay. And rings and a bracelet of hell? Wait, isn't that something else entirely? But not quite. Oh, you're out of I mean, you can... Oh, I was about to suggest to use your toes, but okay then. Let's be honest, you can wear more than 1 ring on each finger. You can have a whole row of rings. Why limit yourself to 1? I think it's possible to wear up to 100 rings on all 10 fingers. Depending on the design of the rings, I think it's possible. Why would you, though? Unless you're asking to be robbed. I don't see why anyone would do that. Why limit yourself with rings when knuckles exist? One ring is enough. True, fair enough. But if we're talking about, like, running out of fingers to put rings on. Like, technically you can just wear more rings on the same finger. The one ring to rule them all. You can even give positions of rings a meaning, thus making each combination of the rings have a different meaning, thus making it, let's say you can wear 4 rings on a finger, 40 rings of whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is worthy of a whole new world building lore happening for a new story. Wait, that is crazy. You can really build something huge around that. With not just the positions of the ring, but also, for example, the abilities of these rings, and then the combination of different abilities coming together, forming new abilities. You can go crazy with that. I think you're onto something there, Riku. You should write your own stories. Wait, unless you're actually a writer. In that case, I'm sorry, I didn't know. I actually don't know which people, what people here, like if they're artists or writers or whatnot. I have no idea what you guys are. Wait, why not? Is it because you can't read? Is that it? You can get someone else to write it for you. Minnie could be the one. Minnie has so many projects. Do you know how many projects Minnie has? Hi Syndra, welcome. Happy Sunday. Have I seen it? I have seen Haikyuu. Not all of it though. I watched maybe, I forgot, it was years ago. 2 or 3 seasons probably. 2 or 3. But I loved what I saw. Time to collect all the Infinity Stones and delete half of this cover. Wait, why? Oh, you would like to do ghostwriting? I'm curious, what kind of stories do you guys like? Like, what would you like to read and what would you like to write? There's a difference, right? Sometimes what you enjoy to read is not what you enjoy to write. Publishing for others is the hard part. I think it's not just not publishing here at this point, it's just the writing itself. Like, having someone else write it for you. That's what a ghostwriter does, right? You just finished season 3? Okay, wait, then maybe I only saw the first 2. I just remember really liking Haikyuu. It was amazing. I even got my ex at the time to watch it with me, and he really enjoyed it as well. Who's your favorite character? Mine is Kuro from Karasu. What's it called again? The Crow team. I really like him. He's my favorite. Minnie the Builder. Wait, 5 projects officially? Wait, 5? Wait, I can only count 4. There's... Oh, okay, you're VTuber lore, right? I'm curious about that one. I don't know what I like. To be honest, I can say what I don't like though. I mean, it's a start. It's a start. I think my favorite is Hinata, also like Kageyama and Tsuki. Ah, Tsuki is very popular. But I think he's too... especially in the beginning, he wasn't very, how to say, very honest, he was more stoic, you know? He doesn't really show others how he feels. He keeps it bottled up. But yeah, Kageyama is also, he's cute. They're all cute, honestly. They're all cuties. They're all babies, okay? Honestly, kind of like all of them. I get that. One of these mangas where I like almost everyone. I have actually not started reading the manga. I probably never will. I just don't have the time. There's so much stuff on my list that I have yet to read or yet to watch. I'll probably never get around to reading the manga. But Haikyuu is one that I would like to get into because I enjoyed it so much when I watched it. And that was years ago. That was years ago. What I particularly liked about the author, the mangaka, I don't know his name, but he started with horror stories. And you can still see that reflected in some of the panels. And I just think that's really cool. I'm not gonna bother with his uniform just yet because I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do with that. But season 3 had insane character development. Oh, I see. Yeah, maybe I'll come to like him. I do like that. Wait, Riku, no, I have dibs on Minnie's visual novel. I have dibs on that one. I get to go first, okay? I get to go first. Yeah. What was I? From horror to wholesome sport manga. Indeed. Indeed. It's great though. But yeah, Kuro is still my all-time favorite. And his blonde, he called again. The blonde cat-like character. You know what I mean. You know who I mean. His blonde bestie, indeed. Indeed. Oh my gosh, I'm getting sleepy. No. I'm not done yet. I'm never done. I wonder how many years it's gonna take me before I finish this one. I wonder. How many more years? Another 7? Would I need another 7 years to finish this story? And then I haven't even mentioned my other 2 projects, right? Too much? Wait, 666 is even more. Actually, 777 which would be so much better. Maybe in 77 years. Would you guys still be around in 77 years? Would you guys be willing to wait for me to wait for me to finish the comic? I promise it'll be worth it. 777 is lucky number, 666 is devil number. It depends on who you're asking. You are right, of course. It's completely correct. But 777 and 666 can both also be considered angel numbers, depending on who you're asking. Like for example, in Chinese culture, 8 is the lucky number, so it would have to be 888, right? But for me, 7 is my favorite number, and also my lucky number. Yeah. Could you hold on until then? Infinity for 8. Yeah, it's a sideways infinity. Yeah, let's hope so. I'm counting on you guys. If by that time the internet hasn't died yet and VTubers are still a thing, I will still be here. Okay? Wait for me. At this rate, I'm probably never gonna stop streaming. Ever. I'm here for life. Your life, that is, not mine. I'm hungry. Oh no. No. I can't afford to get hungry right now. That's so annoying. I'm working. I wonder, did you back up your art, or are you trusting Webtoon to stay open forever and your PC to never fail? Some years ago, I actually lost a big chunk of my story because of a hard drive. There was something with my hard drive, so I had to replace it, and I was not able to recover most of what was on there. So I lost a lot back then, and so since I have made a habit to make backups on an external hard drive, but even that is not foolproof, right? But, you know, it's fine. I have it somewhere. I don't know where. I'm pretty sure I stashed it somewhere because it's not something that you can just bin, right? So I'm pretty sure I still have it somewhere. But, you know, when it comes to Pandemonium, at this point, I'm like, I don't really mind if I lose the original files. Yeah, exactly. It's not foolproof. I mean, it helps. Obviously, if your PC dies, then you have a backup, but your backup also needs a backup, right? You need multiple backups, preferably. Wait, you're solving driving tests? Right now? Right now? Just keep it so maybe someday you can still recover. Yeah, honestly, at this point, it's been so many years now, right? Because I started uploading Pandemonium like 7 or 8 years ago. And I always had like the idea to redo Pandemonium, and then not with like the webtoon style, because after the first couple of pages, I think after the prologue, I switched to a webtoon layout, right? The scrolling layout. But I want to change everything to a print layout, to draw it page by page, right? Rather than one continuous scrolling page like I have here. Like eventually I want to print Pandemonium. And if people are interested, possibly sell physical copies of Pandemonium. But I would first and foremost just want to have a copy for myself, you know? And be like, look, I made this. Have something that I'm proud of. Backups for backups sound like ultra PTSD experience. Yes. Yes. I think anyone who has lost files like that can attest to that. One for PC, one for external hard drive, one remote place, cloud or similar. Yeah, I'm planning on putting it somewhere on a cloud. But I don't know if I want to put the original CSP files there, or just put the PNGs, you know, the final versions. While I won't use webtoons, I still have Tapas, Namikomi, Flowfo, and Global Comics, I see. Including Patreon. Right, they're still Patreon. Actually, my pages are not on Patreon. It just has the most recent episode, and then once... Right, so I would have the episode up for my patrons earlier, and then once it's up for the public, I would usually just remove it from my Patreon. But maybe I should just have everything there as an extra backup. It's just so tedious when I think about it. Because I already don't have all the files on my PC here, right? So the first 2 chapters are actually only on my external hard disk. You should upload them. You can edit the date to fit original release. Oh my gosh. It's gonna take so much time. But it's probably gonna be worth it. But it's gonna be so much time. No, I feel tired just thinking about it. I don't wanna. You just did that? Damn. How long did that take you? How long did that take you? That's crazy. No more than 10 hours total per platform. You do know that that's like 5 full days for me, right? Basically. Taking into consideration that I need to sleep, that I need to eat, and that I have a full-time job. It's gonna take me 5 days if it's 10 hours. Actually, 5 days is still okay. I can do it at the end of the year when I have more time. Tried out the new site I wanted my domain on, didn't work. It didn't work? So I had to refresh page. I see. That would be no more than 2 days. For you, maybe. Not for me. Not for me. I have roughly 2 hours per day that I can spend on whatever I want to do, right? Personal stuff. 2 hours. No more. I have a bit more on the weekends. But even on Sundays, it's like not much. It's 4 hours probably. Yeah, exactly. It's a lot. A lot. But it's really better to have a full-time job. I need the money. So all I can do is work around the fixed hours, right? And try to make the most of the free time that I do have. And the energy that I have left. It is what it is. I guess I could recommend Proton Drive as your cloud since you can trust them more for keeping your data safe and confidential than vast majority, if not all, cloud services. Proton Drive. I'll write that down. Thank you. I'll look into that. Like if it's not too expensive, I'm even willing to put down some money for it if necessary, because I think it's worth it. Just having the backups. Swiss is no longer viable with the cost. Oh, Swiss is also cloud service? I actually never properly looked into it, so don't know much about it, to be honest. Proton Drive. Pen, please work. Okay, I wrote it down. That reminds me, I still need to make a backup of all the progress I have made this past year. Few months. Including all the illustrations. Although I didn't really make a whole lot of illustrations this year. Had a whole bunch planned, but that's it, right? Just plans. I only have plans. I don't have really anything to show for it. It's just plans and ideas. Not actual work done. I think I will change his outfit. I will change his outfit. Proton is a Switzerland-based email. They promise neutrality and privacy, but this is just a hoax. It's just a hoax. You only get 5 gig for free before having to pay for expansion. At this point in time, 5 gig is okay for me. $5 because I only plan on putting Pandemonium there, and it's not the CSP files, it's just the final flattened versions, right? Even the Google, I don't know how much Google has nowadays. Oh, that's for email. You need a subscription for the cloud service. I see. I see. Anyway, I would need to look into that regardless. Ugh. I feel kind of done with drawing, to be honest. I'm like, I don't want to draw anymore. I want to do something else now. Oh, that reminds me. We still need to pick a game for next week, guys. Next week is October. I should have saved. Ugh, I need to create a different folder for this. I do. Right now, the 2 that are really high on my list are Slay the Princess and Paranorma Site. But I also have Inside and Limbo. But those are lower on my list. Hold on. I will create a poll. It's been a while since I made a poll. Wait, Slay the Princess is a scary game, right? I know nothing about it, so... But I still want to play it. Paranorma Sites. Site. Plural. Singular. Inside. Limbo. Let's see, do I have more? I have space for one more option. I don't know if this one is fun, but I can add it anyway. Maybe it's too much. Anyway, I'll add it anyway. I'll put it 10. Where was I? 100% privacy isn't really a thing, but they do and encrypt your files with an open source tested algorithm so you can be sure that your data won't be trained from AI or will suffer data leak. They may, however, share your IP address and payment info with the governments if you say something political that government doesn't like. I see. Sadly, that doesn't prevent them from actively delivering your data upon Fed requests. That is true, but I think that's the case with every cloud service, with every online service. Under the table deals is to be expected. Exactly. The US already played dirty and shut down the oldest bank in Swiss for wanting data? Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see, do I have some easy... Let's go. I'll just add another sketch layer. US wanted the data, Swiss said no and got whooped. Wow. Shaking my head. If no one wants to prevent data from being leaked, one needs to live without the internet. Yeah, exactly. You will have this issue with like whatever service you decide to use. If I could, I would probably print every single page and then just keep a physical copy, and then if ever necessary, I could always scan them. Then I will have a digitized version. Right, that would work too. Just have a physical copy in my house. Okay, I'm just gonna finish up this sketch here and then I will have a little snack before dinner. Because I can. I wonder what's for dinner. Actually, maybe it's a bit too close for dinner to have a snack right now, but I'm hungry. What's for dinner tonight? Man, your guess is as good as mine. I have no idea. I have no idea. I would be able to tell you by the end of next month, because then I would actually be cooking myself, but I am not cooking, so I do not know what's for dinner. It's always a surprise on Sundays. If you upload to Namikomi, you can ask Mudge from Manga Dex to look it over as a second port. Manga Dex is... wait, another platform? Shady site of reading manga? Not for scanlations, only official works. Okay. I would need to look into that, because I don't know either platforms, to be honest. MangaDex don't host shutty scans like many others do. They're more of a library like MAL. What's MAL? But with either the episodes on site or links to official platform. Interesting. Whoa. Oh, my animalisk. Huh. Oh wait, my poll ended. Did you guys vote? No one voted. Okay. This is the legit one. I have never seen this before. Yeah, I did like 10 minutes ago. Wait, no one saw it pop up? It doesn't pop up for you guys when that happens? I did. I did. It's okay though. Wait, I will just have two choices because I'm pretty sure... I will give you two choices. Hold on. You guys do not see this? Can you see the poem? To be honest, I created the previous one and then I forgot about it. I don't understand. How do they release the chapters one by one for you to read and it's still legal? I don't know, man. I don't know how any of that stuff works. I don't know. I just want people to read my comic. That's all I ever want. Ooh, it was a fraud website. A copycat. Well, it's almost time. Have you guys voted yet? Otherwise, I'll have to think of something myself. Manga is not sure the account dashboard is a hell to navigate, but I know that once my stories are on Namikomi, I can have my stories listed because they link back. Some also have their stories ported over so that it's fully hosted in both places. I see. I see. A lot of admin stuff that... Well... MaggieW is an online manga reader that caters to all languages. MaggieW is made for content creators like mangaka and comic creators, translators, publishers, and more, providing complete control over the content. I see. Complete control, they say. Complete control. I need more people to vote. This does not help me. I need more people to vote. If it's a tie, then I'm just gonna flip a coin next week, okay? Then it's just gonna be a surprise for all of us which one I'm gonna play. Oh. Okay. Paranormal Side is leading. That's actually the one that I'm scared of the most because I actually played a little bit of the start and it freaked me out sufficiently that I stopped playing, so that's gonna be very interesting. It's gonna be very interesting. If your IP is already listed, you can get in touch with them to regain control over your copyright. Huh. There's so much admin stuff that I don't want to think about, but I have to, and that's annoying. Oh, I don't know why I wear my headset during streams. It's not like I need it. I'm not playing any music, and it's not like I'm using the built-in or the mic that comes with it anymore. You don't know what Paranormal Side is, so I voted for it. Okay, nice. No, don't worry about it. I have been wanting to play it. I think it plays like a visual novel, except it's horror. There's some paranormal stuff happening and I need to, or at least the main character needs to get to the bottom of it. And there will be deaths. That's all I can say. I'm excited for it actually, even though I'm probably gonna be so scared. There was a part where I actually was too scared to look at my screen. I was just like looking away. I'm just constantly scared that I'm gonna be jump scared, but it's not as bad as other how to say, your classic horror games, you know, like Outlast. I could never play Outlast, but I think Paranormal Sites I can still handle. Yes, I'm literally asking you guys to be selfish, to pick a selfish choice. Pick one that you want to see, right? It is a privilege that I have given you guys. Be grateful. Paranormal. Depending on how much time we have, you know, how quickly I complete the game, because I actually don't know how many, like, how long it's gonna take me. Then I may move to a different game, right? Just because I want to play Slay the Princess myself. Okay, then probably you would want to play that first before I do. Play before I do. I've had it sitting in my library for so long now. Anyways, it is time, guys. It's been almost 4 hours. Thank you so much for entertaining me. My gosh. Thank you, thank you. You stream for 7 hours? Maybe. 7 hours for 7 days. Wait. I stream 7 hours for 7 days. Wait, that's crazy. 7 weeks, 7 months, 7... No. Too much. I think I'm not gonna send you anywhere, to be honest. I'm just gonna end it here. Thank you guys so much for joining me today and for voting, helping me choose my next game. You're not gonna see this model again until... I guess December. I guess. Yes, I will be going back to my my trusty old Halloween model. I'm very excited. I hope you guys are too. And I will see you next week. Take care, everyone. Stay safe. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good next week. And I will see you next week. Bye bye, everyone. Thank you.